How's it going, Penny Stupid family? I just got a little spark order. I was at the house. I debated whether or not I wanted to take it, but I've really been wanting to show you. This was a real small order. It's only 9 items, only 20 bucks, 5 miles away. Normally it's not really big enough to have me leave my house. But I was kind of excited to try out the GoPro and start this, kind of vlog style shooting, showing you guys kind of step by step how I do things. I think that would be really helpful, especially for new drivers. Especially for my clients. I talk to clients all the time about doing some of these different gig apps to save money so we can, the more money we can make, the faster we can get them out of debt. And I find it's very helpful to show them how to do this stuff rather than just tell them to do it. So that's kind of what got this whole channel started. And rather than Steve and I just kind of talking about our experiences, we thought, you know what, we really need to start doing some ride along and really show you how to do it, because this stuff really is not hard. It's pretty easy stuff. I know there's a bit of a learning curve, but once you get it figured out, you can really mold it and shape it and use it however you want to use it. If you want to grind things out, if you want to just kind of cherry pick, if you happen to live in an area like I do where there's gigs and there's work and I can be at the house and I'm geographically close enough just sitting at my house where I'll get pinged for jobs. Some of you, if you live out further from the city center where there's opportunities, that strategy doesn't work so well because you're too far away. You're not going to get pinged for any rides or any jobs or anything like that. So I'm going to put the other GoPro on my chest. I'm going to run through. We'll time it. We'll see how fast. Oh, look at that. You can't see that, but that sunset is spectacular. Hold on. You will see it because I'm taking some photos. Gotta love Arizona, man. Gotta love Arizona. These gig apps, for most people, you can easily make $1,000 a month. Very easily. Like accidentally, and very part-time. If all you need is $1,000 a month, and for a lot of my clients, that's a game changer. If all of a sudden I could show them how to make $1,000 a month extra on top of what they're already making, I could get them out of 50 grand in debt in probably less than a year. So, depending on how creative we're going to get. So I'm going to run in hither. I'm going to park. All right, let's see. So anyway, I'm at Walmart. What was that? 4-minute drive, 3-minute drive? That's how close I live. Not everybody is that fortunate where it's like, boom, they can sit at the house. When I got my last shopping pay, I was in the shower when I accepted it. And I was like, oh, that's a really good one. $54 for 30 items, 3-mile delivery in my neighborhood. Yes, please. I'll get dried off and go. And that's what I do. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you how this works start to finish. We got the timer going here. If you are used to Instacart and grocery store shopping, you're going to love this. Walmart is way ahead of the curve on this. They lay it out very specifically. This app will tell you the aisle number, the section of the aisle that it's in, and then also the very specific spot on the shelf. They call it a module. So this is an 8-item shop. It's going to be real quick. We're at our first aisle here. These little numbers, top right corner of the price tags, are the modules. So this app tells you exactly which module. We go right here. We look at it. Looks right. Let's go ahead and scan it. The app will tell you if you're scanning the right thing or not. So it makes it real simple. You don't have to worry about it because the app will tell you if it's wrong. That looks right. They want 2. So I'm going to confirm 2 of them. Grab those, hit confirm, 2, put them in the cart. 1 item down, 7 to go. Okay, we're going to be 1 aisle over. Let's go. Looks like we're looking for some paintbrushes. Okay, in the aisle we need to be. Right up here are the section numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is section 6. Now we look, what module are we going to? Okay, there's the brushes, but we don't have to worry about even figuring out which brush it is because we will just go to the module number. This is the one it wants. We're going to grab that. We're going to scan it in. And once in a while, you'll grab the wrong thing. Maybe it's not quite right where it's supposed to go, and the app will tell you, hey, it's wrong. So when we go to the next box of paints here, it's right next to it, same section. Looks like it's right here, right module here. There it is. This is right, looks right. Okay, we're going to scan it. And the app's going to tell us, no, sorry, that's wrong. And then you take a step back, and that's when you say, wait a minute, why is that wrong? Is it maybe right next to it? Is it behind it? Did somebody put the wrong thing in front of it? Maybe you click on the picture, you can zoom in, you can look. It's like, no, this looks right. These items are not correct. This bottle is the one that's right. I'm gonna scan this again because this is the right one. I'm confident of it. And app says, no, it's not right. Okay, what's going on? I cut out 2 minutes of this part of the footage because I was so perplexed of what's going on. I blew up the picture, zoomed in, looked at it, counted the colors. Like, this is absolutely right. So sometimes the scanner doesn't work. It's wrong. I do it a third time. This is the exact same box I've scanned now 3 times. And what do you know? Oh, okay, now it's good enough to go. I don't understand why it does that, but it will do that sometimes. So if you've scanned it and it says the product is wrong and you are sure it's right, sometimes try scanning it again. But a lot of times there maybe is a little bit of a variation and it looks right, but right next to it is the correct variation or a different size. Maybe the client wanted a 32-ounce bottle of something and you got the right thing, the right brand, the right everything right next to it, but it's only a 16-ounce or something like that. So I usually don't worry too much about what I'm grabbing as long as it's right on the module. It's faster, honestly, to just put the phone up to it and scan it. And if it goes in your cart on the app, it's good, it's right. I don't have to worry about it. If it wants more than one, the next screen it'll come to is that one where it'll say customer wants 2 or customer wants 3, and you have to click verify that you've got those 2 or 3. But if they just want 1, it'll disappear and go into your cart and open up the next item. So this was a very easy shop and pay. Everything was in 2 aisles. By the time I had everything in my cart, I was in the store a total of 6 minutes. Once I checked out, it was another 2 minutes. So we were in and out of there in less than 10 minutes for an 8-item shop and pay. Usually at Walmart, it'll say 9 items, but if you look at it, they count the bags as one of the items for some reason. I don't know why, but they do. And a lot of times if you see 9 items and 15 units, if you look, they might be saying 8 bags. Well, those are the bags that you get the checkout, but the checkout is seamless, it's smooth, it's awesome, it's way better than Instacart. You don't have to rescan all the items. You go into self-checkout, all of the items are scanned. Instacart makes you then go scan them again and pay. You don't have to do that with Walmart. It's all done in the app. The customer's already paid online. You've scanned all the items in. You literally just need to go up to self-checkout, scan it with your phone, and it'll tell you either you're good to go or you've been selected for a cart check. Cart check, no big deal. Walmart employee comes in, they scan 3 random items, say you're good to go. All you need to do is go to self-checkout, follow the prompts in the app, scan it with your phone, and do not scan the items like you normally would at self-checkout. Do not scan the items. You just put the items in bags. It makes it, you almost feel like you're stealing everything because you're not checking out, you're not scanning and paying. It just goes, boom, you're good to go. Now I could leave, but obviously I want to put this stuff in bags. So you just grab the stuff and you just start bagging it. Now this screen right here, you leave it up until you leave the store, because if the Walmart greeter wants to do a random cart check or something like that and look at your receipt, this is essentially receipt. You're not going to get a paper receipt. So you leave that screen up until you leave the store. And the app will tell you that. It'll say, make sure you leave the screen up. And if you accidentally hit the button, it'll say, are you sure you've left the store before you leave the screen? And then you have the option to go back. I've only had them stop me once or twice. If you shop at the same Walmart, they get to know you. They're not stopping you. But it does look like you're stealing everything because you never scan anything in. You just put it all in bags and walk out the door. If it was California, it would look normal. But here in Arizona, they might want to stop you unless they know you're a Spark driver. So I didn't film the drop-off because it was really dark and the footage wasn't great, but it was a typical drop-off. But Walmart Spark is very easy. If you're used to Instacart, you will love the system. I can shop a Walmart shop and pay twice as fast as any store on Instacart. So if you're not signed up on Walmart Spark, I recommend you do it. Follow along, subscribe to my videos because I'm going to show you how to make 30, 40 bucks an hour doing this stuff. Talk to you soon. Oh, and PSA, put your carts away. Don't be one of those assholes that just leave your cart where your car is. Put it where it goes. Somebody has to go round them up and bring them back in. It's not magic. So put them where they go. PSA for the day.